Dungeons and Dragons takes place in a fantastical world with magic seeping through monsters and humans alike. How would the locals adapt to the hostile areas in your world? Hi, let me warn you, some mild spoilers for the 2021 movie Dune are in this video. Most of the story of Dune takes place on an inhospitable desert planet called Arrakis. The heat forces people on the ground during the day, and giant sandworms hunt for rhythmic vibrations in the sand in case the heat didn't kill you first. Paul from the House Atreides, our main character, gets this advice from his father, and I quote, "On Caladan we ruled with sea and air power," the Duke said. "Here we must scrabble for desert power." End quote. The locals of the desert planet, the Fremen, seem to follow this advice as well, using the planet's natural features to their advantage instead of fighting against it. They have suits that filter the water that the wearer loses through sweating, and to get the sandworms off their back, or to let them deal with the enemies of the Fremen, they have small machines that create rhythmic pulses. The sandworms follow these pulses, wreaking havoc wherever the Fremen want them to. Who do your players find in a desert, an icy tundra, or even an ocean? Maybe a clan of Tabaxi barbarians of the Storm Herald, immune to the immense heat, hunt for food and water in an endless desert. Their families hidden underground because rivaling clans of lizard folk swarm the lands for any kind of meat as soon as the sun goes down. Or maybe the citizens of a frozen town of Eladrin elves made a pact with an air genie hundreds of years ago, turning some of them into air genasi. Now, their mixed heritage has made them into almost invisible hunters. In a human town a few miles to the south, parents tell their kids of spirits living in a dead icy forest to the north, because nothing could live there, right? An ancient order of goblin monks might have found the secret to running on water, and with the help of a nearby underwater Triton civilization, they now attack merchant ships in the dead of night, leaving no one alive to tell the tale. These are just a few examples, but remember, humans tend to domesticate almost everything they see. We managed to turn wolves into man's best friend. We gave chickens, cows, and pigs a place to live in exchange for their eggs, their milk, or their meat. Why wouldn't humans also domesticate more fantastical beasts if they were available, like tree ants for protection, blink dogs for hunting, or steam methods to power all sorts of steampunky goodness? You know what's sad? We've come to the end of this video. Well, see you next week.